Good evening, everybody. So I've come in later today because I've actually done what I meant to do and walked my own talk and looked after myself a bit more today. I wanted to talk to you today about how not appreciating yourself, not looking after yourself can affect your health. Now, obviously, it's really quite obvious that if you're not drinking enough water, not making enough time to just go and get yourself a glass of water, not making enough effort to cook yourself decent food, not making enough effort to exercise. Hi, Annabelle. Annabelle. Not making enough effort to book those Pilates classes, then it has an obvious ramification on our health and well-being. So today, the reason why I'm looking a little bit more dishevelled is because I actually took some time out and went to the gym. I actually didn't do very much. I spent about 10 minutes in the pool and then an hour in the sauna in the jacuzzi because I was shattered because it's been a busy old week. And that's what I needed today. So, hey, that's just what it was. So it's really obvious that if you're not appreciating yourself, if you're not showing yourself enough love, if you're not in that kind of a place, then you are going to find it sometimes more difficult to prioritize that maybe your health, your exercise is more important than all the numerous people demanding time and effort and money from you. And I totally understand. Everybody wants, a bit of the finances from the house. Everybody wants your time. Everybody's got stuff going on and you're just trying to fit it all in. Okay, but I want you to think about another thing, because sometimes we're so in the whole chaos of life that we forget the longer term ramifications. So the longer term ramifications of not looking after ourselves and not having that kind of loving relationship to ourselves is that because we're not drinking enough water, because we're not eating well enough, because we're not looking after our health, because therefore also because our relationships are getting more tricky and our work lives are getting more tricky, because of all of that, our stress levels start to rise. And then we're not counteracting them with taking care of ourselves more. Now, when your stress level rises, your immunity drops, and that leaves you prone to a lot more illnesses, a lot more diseases. They are looking at a lot of diseases that potentially have viruses as a kind of like a beginning point to them. So that's something to think about with your children. Yes, all right. So my daughter is not keen on me going to my tap class every week. I have to say it is a constant battle. However, what she wouldn't want is the ramification of me not going, because that tap class keeps me sane and it keeps me out exercising. It's actually really, really good for me because it's that taps, it's that noise, it keeps me going cognitively as well, which I sometimes struggle with because of the Lyme disease. So actually she doesn't want to experience the ramifications of me not going to tap, and she's too young to understand. So we have to remember that sometimes we're going to have to make difficult decisions, which may be going to be inconvenient for our loved ones and our friends and family, but actually they don't want the long-term ramifications of us not doing it. So just remember the long term and the fact that for instance, let's say you've really had very little chance to look after yourself and you've put on a lot of weight in one of those like unhealthy places. As some places are considered healthier and than others, aren't they? So you could even be reducing your life expectancy, and you know that your kids and your loved ones don't want you to do that. So remember the long term. Now, for a few of you, hopefully, or for loads of you, hopefully, that's really kicked you into action to look after yourself better, be more loving. Look at all my other videos I've been doing this week about why loving yourself more is so important. But if you actually think you need more help with getting to a place where you love and appreciate yourself more, then don't forget there's that competition. It is pinned to the top of my Facebook page. So you can go and nominate your best friend or best friends. It's fine if you've got more than one. I don't want you to have to choose. And nominate them to win a place. So there's a free place available on my course, and in actual fact, if there's loads of nominations, there'll be more than one free place on there, and then hopefully they'll nominate you back, and you've got a good chance of actually winning a place on there. And I'll help you then. I'll hold your hand and help you to learn how to put yourself first in a practical and caring way, and how to love yourself more, even though you've really struggled with that maybe for a while, as I did, many of us do, and help you to just rebalance your life. Right then, that's me for tonight. Bath time's over, so I need to go and get the little one out of the bath. Tomorrow I'm going to talk to you about why being your own best friend and loving yourself more, why it can affect your finances, and how important it actually is for your financial well-being. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.